well, unplayed hero.
I love the answer from Armin there. It's like there's multiple ways of interpreting that. Either he's not confident at all, or it's going to be really interesting because it'll be great.
My team's gone rogue.
Kind of funny. Like you combine that with the Darkseer first pick of the whole tournament. That a lot of players, I've heard multiple players actually say that they think this is the worst hero in Dota right now, which is a really big statement to make. So. Yeah, let's see if the worst hero in Dota can get them a top 4 in this game.
I know we were having the debate down in the green room yesterday, where I think it was Blitz basically put up, so why is this hero terrible? It's like, well, you can't stop the safe laner from CSing. Your Iron Shell level 1 is even worse, and we've also got a level 1 Bounty Rune fight going out on S4. Kuro does so much damage after he got a spirit over 3 different heroes. Fly, he won't live through this. There's too much damage from Kuro. One more will do it. Up the hill it goes. Spirit and attack, nothing will miss.
And they got 3 Bounty Runes too with Greenville's Green Skill. That's a really good start for Liquid.
Actually having an Alchemist, not even holding the point. He understands maybe they could be aggro trialing me, but S4, he's trying to block the wave out. He didn't go reactive armor. He went level 1 Timber Chain on this Timber Saw. And Kuro and GH, it feels like this time around they can actually ensure a good safe lane. This time, though, it's not Miracle. He's in mid lane against Zemail. Weeha's playing that safe lane Alchemist.
Yeah, Liquid have started spicing things up a little bit more with their lanes. Earlier on in the tournament, they were more or less exclusively playing Weeha in the mid lane, exclusively playing Miracle on this Alchemist if it was a safe lane hero being the game winner. But now they've built this confidence that they can do other things. We saw the same in the Arc Warden game earlier today when Miracle played mid. He is currently taking a pretty serious beating, though, but we'll be fine.
Zemail grabbed him and tossed him back to the range creep when Miracle didn't have Flame Guard up and running. That's why that's going down. This feels like he's just playing into Kuro's hands. He's going to pick up Boots right now. And now, high movement speed ET against an aggressive tri-lane with plus 43 damage. The Timber Chain forward, S4 getting the body block on GH with the slow kick as well from Crit. GH is dropping low, but Stick Shot's giving him his life back. He does have 2 Shadow Word stacks on him, but he'll be okay through this. S4 has already fallen, and Kuro trapped in the tree lines. Revenge, it will be Flies.
He bought all his, he spent all his gold before he died though, so he's gonna come back straight to lane with probably something dropped from the Alchemist. It looks like to be a Quelling Blade and a Mango and a Flask. He's gonna TP down here, even has a Bracer for Weeha. That's a very early Bracer in the safe lane, 2 minutes in. We're keeping much safer and healthier in the lane. And yeah, great start for them. And
how to make a Darkseer work. Have an aggressive tri-lane where you don't actually attack Mind Control either.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? Like you said, you can play this lifestyle.
Oh, he's in trouble again, Timber. Underneath the acid spray, he's able to chain himself out. Kuro plus 32 damage this time around. Only 2 heroes, because ES is going to find himself a double damage and not really do anything with it, in fact, because he's underneath the Radiant Observer Ward. So Miracle will definitely know if they try and gank mid.
You really don't want to tri-lane a Timbersaw. This hero needs levels. It's what makes the hero. It's getting up to that high-level reactive armor fast, it's getting level 6 fast, so you have kill potential, and therefore they can't tri-lane down here. The Shadow Demon's going to walk across the entire map in Liquid Vision, because that's the price they have to pay. They absolutely need this to be a better matchup for Timber. Getting his level 3 will help him out a lot, though. That's when Kuro's efficiency is going to start dropping.
It's just like, the supports just don't know exactly where they want to be, apart from bottom lane. Kuro will definitely hang around here as long as he possibly can. Zemail and Miracle going hammer and tongs once again. They at least have bottle regen charges over on Zemail, so he'll get a lot of his life back. And Fly has arrived on top lane, so a little harassment against the Darkseer, but he's already got the 2nd level up in the Iron Shell. So he's got presence in the lane, but Arteezy can tank through it.
Yeah,
the advantage of 2 points in Feast.
Easily place this lane. You just farm the creeps. If there's a creep with Iron Shell, you can choose to hit it if you want. You can also wait until the creep wave gets into tower, and then you can farm it there.
He actually wants to attack Mind Control. SD's moving over. They're checking the tree lines, but Mind Control definitely ran north, and now he's running west. Then he'll surge himself away to safety. So a lot of wasted time. Crit has done the long walk of shame all the way back to base. You know, at least get himself the Bracer of S4 and 2 Observer Wards to plant down. So he'll have to head back to the bottom lane. That's Miracle hoping for the rune on bottom, but it's not nice for him. There's a regeneration rune up on top. But it looks like Mind Control will be able to go in there and snipe it. he's actually gone jungle, grabs the regen room because Fly was trying to leave it for Sumail. Things going well for the DS.
Yeah, his start is fine. This is something that Darkseer does pretty... Like, you can look at it from two sides, right? Yes, the carry of Lifestealer can lane against Darkseer, but at the same time, Darkseer's getting levels and farm in this lane. He's tied with Arteezy for now, which is... it's good enough.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Darkseer's biggest weakness overall is when he gets off to a bad start in lane, because your recovery is so hard to get, but already being level 5, there's plenty of options on the map now. He can go on Ion Shell Miracle, maybe find kills. He can start cutting waves. He can go jungle and stack and farm that. Or he can be super annoying and try to get a rune, but that is not going to be happening. However, if he gets disrupted here, Miracle's ready to help.
Yep, he's going to take the rune first, then he'll look for the kill. Fly thought maybe Mind Control was going to be alone. Kuro has died in the meantime down on bottom lane. The Fly burning under Miracle's Flame Guard, and he has that level 3 Iron Shell. Arteezy wants to finish the job. Mind Control, he actually hasn't popped the sack. He buys back to try and do it, but it's already happened with the Shrine regeneration. So Mind Control is able to survive.
Not sure why Fly didn't pop the stacks earlier before he died. He had quite a good time to do it, but ends up buying back to try to get the kill, but it's too late. That's some extra salt in the wound there. How many bounty runes did Liquid get? They got... Wait, how many? They got all 4? Seriously? They got all 4?
Kuro, Miracle,
with L?
Miracle bottled and then consumed. Yeah, it's yeah, all 4. Good day at the office. Avalanche, toss combo from Sumail. Here comes your rolling boulder. Crit actually going underneath Miracle. GH was nearby. Sumail feels like he's just forced away from the lane, and rightly so.
Yeah, Crit missed the timing on that. He rolled into the slight. So Miracle dodged it out. And that makes the kill not possible. You gotta be feeling the pressure as EG. You know this Alchemist is free farming. And as far as doing what he can, but...
It's like they're trying to stop the Alchemist as well from moving off the lane. Timper's definitely going to get up in Weeha's face. There's no doubt about that. Rolling boulder. In fact, they're going to try and get up a little bit harder. Sumail! Healy arrived with the Avalanche toss combination. Kuro low on life as well. Sumail, he's got tree in hand. And as Tiny will run under the tower, the tree toss able to connect Crit. He's got rolling boulder in a second, but it won't matter. Whirling Death level 1 will kill off Kuro. But you look at the wards from EG, they needed to add this pressure because now they've got 3 Observer wards spreading across the jungle, and they see where Alchemist TPs. They're watching Weeha's movements.
This reminds me of a game, well, of a couple of games actually. It reminds me of Topson's Tiny against EG yesterday when Arteezy was playing terribly, but it also reminds me of, I think it was maybe either a TI7 or TI8 from LGD, who was playing Tiny against Alchemist mid, and he just kept running at somebody in the jungle. Or was it Sumail Tiny as well that game? It was definitely a Tiny versus Alk, where the Tiny was just non-stop hunting. I actually think it was Sumail. And there we go. They're going to get in on the Alchemist.
He does not have that chemical rage. Mind Control, however, will arrive, surge him away, and Tiny, he actually gets stomped up because the Alchemist illusion stayed on top of the Centaur. We'll buy space for Mind Control and then get a rebuttal into Flying. We actually had Mind Control's face up on the screen just before here in the arena, and actually going again. Kuro's got spirits. Crit Nesso will back off. But while that happens, underneath the shrine, when he was able to survive, Mind Control was actually just giggling and laughing his ass off. So he knew what he got away with.
Sumail putting some pressure onto Miracle again in mid. But yeah, good start for Liquid. They should be pretty happy with the state of the game. Keeping the Alchemist alive there. He's going to farm a double stack in the jungle. Doesn't look like EG are in any position to contest this right now. That will give him his level 6 and make the future kills so much harder. Spore is starting to rotate over, but there's the level 6. He immediately gives up. He's also scouted out by Kuro.
I don't know if Crit really wants to have a crack at this. Well, he'll slow him down at least, buy some time for Chakram, rolling boulder, and that's the stun to keep Kuro inside the Chakram to then die to Whirling Death. Really thought there'd be more support from Liquid, but GH does not want to leave the tier 1 tower, and, well, Weeha's farming. Meanwhile, Mind Control, second highest net worth on the field.
Yeah, he's having a great game. He's an exceptionally good Darkseer player. Even if the hero is not particularly good, if it's good enough in the game, he's going to showcase what it can do in the ideal conditions. And his conditions are pretty good this game. The biggest problem I see for Darkseer is actually Demonic Purge. Prevents you from casting Surge on the target for the full 7 seconds. It just gets instant dispelled. And that's a good way of killing off the Darkseer in the later portions of the game. But for now, he got his farm off. They got the lane stabilized. They have taken barely any tower damage. And as the panel talked about, it seems like Liquid are trying to outgreed. Oh, GH is in trouble. He's going to die here.
Yeah, underneath the tier 1 tower, S4 and Crit working together. They got good reach. And all they need is that initial slow. Good surge time away from mind control as well. Just avoiding Fly. Fly feels like he's in no man's land. 827 is his net worth, 9.5 minutes in. Even having boots is difficult, and mind control's wondering, like, should I just come back over here?
They need to get bounties, EG.
Miracle's going to kill him.
Too many runes again.
Flies too far forward. Spirit jump in. You got support from Arteezy, but I think he realizes he can't really help off. All they can do is buy a little bit of time for Samel to grab the rune, but just surged over Miracle. He wants to stand there, and who's going to get it? Actually, well, it was still Miracle who bolted up the bounty rune. Samel trying to toss him up, but the Spirits commit up from Miracle. He doesn't want to back off. Samel have no breathing room. Fly will arrive, but it's already done. Samel is dead. Mind control, Kuro, GH, almost everybody is here apart from the Alchemist. And he doesn't need to be. Arteezy picked up, rages the Valball. He wants to invest into the Centaur. Able to do so. Pops back out again. Mind control, they'll make a copy of him. That won't really help. Arteezy rage TPs out to safety.
Oh, Fly's in trouble again. I know where he is.
Oh, this will be yet another death. That is 5 in total for the SD. 7 of the kills of Liquid are his.
That was a rare mistake from Samel. He's been playing a really good event in my opinion, but flat out just mistimed the combo on the bounty rune. He uses Avalanche and Toss, and Miracle still gets the rune. And then with both spells on cooldown, Miracle just runs him down. Like, what's going to stop him? They get the bounty rune, they get the kill, they get a bonus kill on the Shadow Demon who was trying to help. And in the meantime, well, Weehaw was never involved, so tons of gold going to have the Alchemist, probably looking at a 13-minute Radiance at this pace. Maybe even 12 as he's farming up 2 stacks very soon.
Oh, look at Miracle arrive once again. Surged, Iron Shelled. This Darkseer is just an enabler for the Ember Spirit, who could just jump back towards the top lane if someone wants to come and defend, which is Arteezy. Koro's still here. GH is going to leave. He has to defend the bottom lane. S4 is having a free lane down here. Getting some really good farm and momentum into this Timbersaw. In the mid lane, Miracle. Heavily stunned up. Sumel's Avalanche held him there. Remember, he's still got that defensive spirit to jump out to all the way up towards the top lane. And back towards Mind Control, who can enable him again.
Mid tower. EG are trying to put on some pressure, but the defense immediately comes in from MC.
There's 4 heroes here, though. They'll have to bring the Alchemist over too. But he's using the Acid Spray to just stack and farm.
They don't push that fast when the wave gets pulled away by Mind Control, just Ion Shelling one of the Dire Creeps to draw the aggro. It takes them so damn long to do this. And now GH is coming in. They might not even get the tower.
TP forward. That's going to be Kuro on the front lines. They just need a grab from GH. It's a level 1 telekinesis. Can't get close enough, but he feels confident. He's got the level 3 Rage stolen in GH at the moment.
We are his Radiance in 200 gold.
So if you're EG right now, do you still continue to avoid the fight? We talked about like Radiance builds for Lifesteal, how you don't want to fight until that's up and running. But he's got a Hand of Midas flying on the Courier, and he's still running for his life from Miracle. And he can't outrun him. I think he actually knows this now as Mind Control has arrived. So he'll Iron Shell, surge him up, and Arteezy, the burn's just so hard, he has to Rage TP out.
He's going to get the Midas. I think you have to go combat build. I don't think the Radiance build is going to work in this game. You're under way too much pressure, time-wise.
EG's having a nap under the tier 1. GH is waiting for the denial. Extra TP's coming in. S4 does get the last hit. GH still in trouble. Raging up, moving away. The Avalanche and the Splitter. EG's trying to move away. Fly! Snap back in again. He'll go down. GH trying to hide the tree lines. The Spirit jumping forward from Miracle. He's found Samel on the backs. And then with the toss, at least Samel has some distance. Weeha's chasing him with the Spirit. He's sandwiched in between Wee as well as Miracle. Finally, Samel will fall. And maybe with the Timber Chain away, S4 can survive. Weeha's low and live. Arteezy, he wanted the kill. The rolling boulder. Kuro, he tanks it for the team and then runs to the other side. Come and chase me. The rest of my team will survive even if I die. And then Ember wants to go in again.
Small details going right there for Liquid. Beautiful fight by them. The vacuum to buy that little bit of extra time. The Kuro blocking the rolling boulder. And they keep Weehaw alive when he arguably maybe overextended there a little bit. Got a bit too confident. Has to be still be careful against the Lifesteal and Timber. They have a lot of damage against him, but they played it on the edge and they made it work.
Keeps EG in a rough spot. Without the Alchemist dying, the farm continues. He's 9.5k, 14 minutes in.
Look at that win probability.
It's looking pretty good, 86%.
It's looking insanely good. And you saw why Darkseer is good with Ember that fight. That was a great showcase of what these heroes can do together. Miracle just running all over the place, throwing super fast remnants while being surged, having that Ion Shell damage. He needs to get Demonic Purged every fight, I think. They have to slow him down when he goes in, get the surge off, get the Ion Shell off, and buy some space in the fight. Lots of circles being drawn by Crit. We need to invade and get down here. Can't just let them farm.
Or else they'll just be completely unstoppable, Liquid.
But it's easier said than done.
He's still going to fight into Radiance. He's still going to fight into an Alchemist. He's rapidly approaching BKB.
Bounty Runes. Mind Control's invisible. He will be too late for that one.
Nice jump up from S4, but GH using his own chakra back against S4. That's why we're seeing the doubles. And Miracle, well, you can try and Demonic Purge all you want, but Miracle is hunting. Can't see, thanks to the fact that it is nighttime. As, well, S4, not exactly where he wants to be. Mind Control starts with, well, actually a Surge and Iron Shell. Timber Chain, it got interrupted. The Stomp from Kuro, but there's no real follow-up. They realize they don't really have enough damage to get through that Timbersaw with 4 points up in reactive armor.
EG got 4 Bounty Runes at least, so something going their way in that instance. Or did I say 4? I meant 3. The 4th one is still available though. It's sitting up top. Nobody wanted to claim it.
Earning interest.
And now there's an aggressive move bottom. They want to get the Mind Control Darkseer. It's a pretty big kill, and that's going to connect.
Great start from Crit. GH can't really do anything about this. Quick toss up, and down you'll come. Back because you got him. And so you're on point with TZ going for the combat style. Getting the armlet up and running with Darkseer down. Some space is bought on the bottom lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So you get this kind of cut, but Miracle's still getting top lane. Alchemist still seems to at least control one of the jungles, or be able to farm inside the jungles. If you get this kill, what's the next objective? Like, do you look to try and force down tier 2 towers?
I think you need to get the bottom tower if you can. If that's not a possibility, you need to get aggressive vision around the triangle area. You can't just let Weeha play that all the time. He's stacking and farming it every minute. And he's just accumulating too much gold. He has BKB now. Maybe the time is already over. That's the problem. And that's why this hero has been so feared the entire tournament, is you make 1 or 2 mistakes in the early game, the punish of this is ridiculously high. At this point, how do you fight into the Alchemist? He has BKB, 16 minutes in. You don't have any you don't have any physical damage. You only have your lifesteal doesn't even have an armlet.
Well, he just gets it now.
Okay, he has it now.
TP's out, but does not have it on his person. And Weeha's ready to fight. Underneath the tower, GH moves up, picks him up, throws him back down again. Arteezy not forced to rage just yet. He's just hugging a spirit. Oh, and they found the stack inside the jungle. That's nice for Weeha. Miracle can go down to the bottom lane to defend it. But Weeha's just taking EG's resources. And another half stack for Wee. There's actually enough money with the Radiance burn now to pick up a Blink Dagger. So some great jump available.
My god, he's farmed.
Yeah.
828 GPM right now, and no signs of any pressure being applied on him by EG anymore in the game. Well, they've killed him once, that's all they did.
That's easy, having his own little battle with Miracle. Weeha jumps in! It's a concoction! Arteezy wasn't ready for it. He's got Infest available. He's used it instantly. And maybe with the armor toggle, he'll buy some space. Fly's coming in too. The ET stomp cancelled off here by Fly thanks to the disruption. And does he have a path out of here? Lifestealer, he's hiding for the moment. And Weeha, he doesn't care. He'll dive onto the tier 1 tower, taking out Fly. S4 is nearby, but where is Arteezy? Still inside the creep wave. He'll jump back out again. It's a great magnetizer from Crit. Mind Control having a hard time getting away. Disruption will be up. So is the ET splitter. Kuro's going to snap them all together with a back in. EG unwillingly thrown into the canyon. And Miracle will willingly throw him back over towards S4 to try and kill him. Weeha's already done the job on Samael. And Evil Geniuses, it's Fly who's the one to survive.
Awesome stump from Kuro. He got 3 heroes. He set up for a very easy splitter for himself, and then the vacuum right at the end when it's about to snap. Make sure they all get in nice positions and just get blown up. And this game right now, Toby, it's looking really, really bad for EG. If you're an EG fan, you're worried right now. If
you know how I said Fly survived?
If you're Fly, you're also having a bad time.
That's the dieback. He fought back in the fight just to come a little closer and then realized the fight was already done. Even underneath their own tier 1 tower in mid, EG can't claim it. And what does Weeha do? Start the farm. EG double TPs forward, and Weeha once again. TZ's home is the safest place to TP out. EG. But this is not what they want to have happen. You come back, you TP forward, but this fight, fly underneath the tower. It all began with the harassment into Arteezy though. And then he just was nothing in this fight. He took forever to jump back out, but Kuro...
This roll-in from Crit is really good, but he doesn't have a single point in the grip. I'm honestly really surprised he went 4-4-0 here, because I think with just 1 point in silence there, he can silence multiple heroes that are bound up by the Magnetites, and maybe the outlook of that fight is completely different.
Great concoction from Weeha. Just trying to stop S4. Oh man, and how many stuns have they got? S4 just can't tip it to save his life. Sumail, he wants to jump in as well. That's not the toss that he was really looking for. And now it's just Weeha, chemically raged up, beating into this Tiny. He can never blink away. Weeha, in fact, blinks himself forward. Tiny concocted up too, and Weeha, a double kill for him. It's like EG are falling apart at the seams, and well, Liquid happy to put it in. There's that purge going to work. Miracle under the tier 2 tower side of fist. He dodges the rolling in from Crit, but he'll still end up going down. Crit will claim that kill, in fact. But here's your ET splitter once more. Now giving Weeha a triple kill. Crit, he'll jump away with the rolling boulder concocted up, but there's no one that's going to dive onto that tier 2 tower. Not yet from Liquid.
They will back off, respecting that the respawns are coming soon from EG. Still pinging out the bounty rune top. It is indeed still there. Miracle knows. They will TP up the position 5 Kuro. We'll grab this rune. What is it with Liquid and just picking these unorthodox heroes and making them look really good today? Night Stalker first, now the Darkseer, really understanding and having this deep hero pool and experience among their players is coming in handy. The creativity today has been really, really good, and their confidence got to be through the roof. How many games have they won in a row before this game? They won a best of 1, then a best of 3-2-0, and then another best of 3-2-0. So they're currently 6-0 in the lower bracket. And if they were to win this game, which looks overwhelmingly likely, they will be 7-0, unless I'm missing a loss they had. But I don't think so. I think they cleaned house so far.
Yeah, they did.
That's scary.
1-0 through Fnatic, 2-0 through TNC, 2-0 through RNG.
And Fly's dead.
Yep.
Again.
That's his 10th. In 22 minutes. Maybe now Liquid can think about doing, well, they even need to think about doing Roshan. It feels like you may open up an opportunity for EG if you go for that. Just focus on the lanes, focus on the push, focus on the itemization, but I suppose Mech is now done. You are feeling immortal. Now enter the pit.
Alchemist has Assault Cuirass.
Oh my god.
He is super.
Oh my god. Alright, sure. You'll take that.
912.
Watch it rise. 19,500 is his overall net worth. The closest to him is Arteezy on 10.5k. And that's rounding up.
Oh, they want to fight mid. He's going to go in.
Blink concoction. They start over on Crit. Flies nearby. Defensive disruption already going to begin. But Weeha still wants to battle into Arteezy. And here we go again with the stomp. The wall is down. Arteezy makes a copy of himself. Stop hitting yourself. As then the pull back. Crit can't get away. Miracle rejoins the fight against himself. A double kill. Searing Chains S4. Defensive Yule Scepter. He's got Chain available. But they've got the stomp perfectly timed from Kuro. A triple kill for Miracle. An evil genius.
Oh, so fast.
There it is. The real Bloodseeker. They smell it in the water. EG, the trail of blue blood leads to their base. And Liquid, they'll go back to finish Roshan.
This game is completely under control for Liquid right now. All they need to do is not get into a bad team fight. That is the last, that feels like the last chance for EG. You've got to combine all your spells correctly. You got to have this wonderful team fight where maybe you start off killing the Elder Titan. Honestly, he's been such a huge problem in this game in these team fights. But Kuro's tanky. 21 charges, 1,600 health. You don't even kill him with a tiny infest bomb, I think. Or if you do, it takes forever.
Smoke breaks. Time to fight. Look at him go. Almost 700 movement speed. Concoction jumps forward. It won't hit, however. The quick silence over on Weeha, but he did still throw the Concoction. Rage soaked it. EG, they had no chance to Arfu it. You actually had the TP on cooldown for Crit, so he couldn't get close enough to try any kind of shenanigans. So they had to come out as 5 men, but it came way too late. So Liquid claimed the tier 2 tower up in the top lane, leaving still the bottom towers intact for EG, but Liquid can go high ground now if they want to. A fresh BKB for Miracle. They'll TP home to regen up and come back in. I don't know how EG start this fight, apart from like a blink toss back from Sumail, but he's got no get out of jail free card once he does that. Just to sacrifice his life for it.
They could kick him away after. I mean, we're kind of grasping at straws here because this game is, that is what EG are doing as well. They have to remain optimistic. They have to look for the one Miracle play that exists. And I'm not talking about going on Miracle because that's probably not the play at this point. You need to somehow find a way of completely repositioning an enemy hero. The blink toss is good. Roll in and kicking somebody into towers could work.
It's like you have to catch Weeha out while he doesn't have Aegis or Chemical Rage. Sumail hiding in the trees. Forced up! Oh, he got pushed in. It was GH. It actually broke the trees, gave the information. And Sumail, at that point, he was about 150 gold away from completing his Echo Saber. He's a lot further away now and has no buyback, 100-ish gold away.
I'm hearing some Let's Go Liquid in the crowd. Feeling it. That's...
Oh, he actually gets an Aghanim Scepter.
Extra Miracle.
All right.
All right.
Sure.
Miracle online. He's almost level 18. That will be 5 remnants.
You know, Weeha was actually looking at it, and Miracle had Aghanim Scepter queued up. He was actually looking to buy it himself. It's like, dude, I got money.
I'll help you, buddy.
I've got some money. Maybe a little extra.
Give him a little cookie.
That hero looks so cool. Here comes Liquid. In through the bottom. EG. This defense will be hard. The Spirit Vessel of the ES has to go to work. Just trying to stop Weeha's regeneration with the Chemical Rage up. But here comes Miracle. Aghanim's buffed up. You got the BKB for protection. That's easy. Maybe they have some damage to kill off Miracle. The Side of Fist will do some work, but he's still got 1 charge that's available too. S4 has to chain himself away to safety. Weeha, he's ready to blink. Concoction's up. And there's the double stun. Backwall combination. That's how you do it. 2 heroes down. They'll buy back. The tier 3 tower has fallen. The Team Liquid, clinical. They will back up from this surgical attack onto the bottom lane. But have they really backed up? We're pulling a Rock's Kiss. It's an old-fashioned. Pull it out, and then get ready to attack again.
Ion Shell, Surge.
Here we go. Rage. Made it out from Martizi. Weeha still with the Aegis, Immortal Chemical Rage on cooldown right now. And EG just do not see the opportunity. It definitely isn't Weeha. Double Sleight of Fist Searing Chain from Miracle, just creating the space for Weeha. The Spirit's out on top of him too. So Kuro can come in with some damage. A Searing Chain again. Timbersaw control this time around. That's easy. Gonna rage and dodge the stomp. But this is all cover fire. Multiple layers of protection as Weeha claims the lane of Rax with no answer from EG.
He's gonna immediately continue to take this shrine. Uncle Gaben's calculator says 99 to 1, Toby. I'm thinking about what the 1% is.
Yeah, what is that one?
This game for EG has been, honestly, just been really rough from start to finish. They got into an awkward laning position with a tri-lane Timbersaw to begin with, didn't really help them out. Weeha got free farm in his lane. Miracle did well in mid. Darkseer had a great time. Everybody on Liquid is super online this game. And for me, this might be Kuro's best performance of the whole tournament, really showing up in this series and this game in particular. Countless really good stomps. Got the first blood on the rune. Really dominated in his lane to secure Weeha.
And the draft panel, we're talking a lot about that Elder Titan.
Yeah.
It's like, is this really something you want to let through the ban pool? Both teams value it highly. EG, we still have to look to them. What is the answer? Right now, it's not buybacks. You've got 1 on ES, you've got 1 on the Life Stealer. An initiation starting to arrive as well from Liquid, a Blink Dagger flying out for GH. Sumail, he has the Oblivion stuff. He still can't finish up that Echo Saber because he had to commit the buyback too. S4's, he's got some protection through the Pipe of Insight, but that's even pretty difficult too. Liquid burn through it so quick. Both shrines will now fall outside the base.
I think we are going to buy this Octarine and they'll try to go high ground. I feel like Liquid know this one's in the bag. Finish off your item.
Courier's got it.
He needs another 5 gold.
He's Alchemist.
He's got it now.
He's got it. And they're coming up. Miracle's the front liner this time around. He's got Arcane Rune bottled up, ready to go. Because Weeha doesn't have the Aegis, the Immortal, so maybe they feel a bit better. Arteezy picked up, throwing down, the concoction will connect. He's able to rage. That'll allow him to dodge the ET. At least his stomp. But Weeha's back in once again. While in mid, Miracle is just soloing up the ES, hitting the back lines with Weeha under the tier 4 towers. No place is safe. S4 defensive Yule Scepter up again, but the concoction will connect, and Weeha has the double kill. No bike back for S4. Same for Fly. And Arteezy is just wondering, what do I do? I'm beating my head against a wall. While Weeha's beating his blades against my tower. Now Miracle back in again. Another Searing Chain. GH with a blink pickup. They've got some time. Buyback comes in from Arteezy as the avalanche from Sumail is just a nibble on the back of Mind Control and Here we go. Concoction again. Back up together. Finish it in style. This game's over. There's no way EG can defend this. They've got no heroes. There is no more chances. Liquid, they win 2-0 versus EG, eliminating them from the International and keeping this clean run through the lower bracket. Fnatic, TNC, RNG, and now EG, not a game lost. They are the lower bracket kings.
And now they will go up against the winner of Secret and Vici Gaming, who will play tomorrow.
That they will.
The challenges get harder and harder, but Liquid, they had a weak start to the group stage. They recovered. They still had to start in the lower bracket. You wouldn't think so when you watch how they play. You would have thought this team started in the upper bracket, right? They're playing really good Dota. Nope, they actually didn't, but they've picked up so much steam. They know exactly what they need to do in the game. They have a very clear game plan, very similar understanding of how Dota should be played right now.
They really seem to have found the sweet spot in the meta. Horo pulling out a